As a graffiti artist, how do you feel as though the public react to your work?
I think they seem to react fairly well, which is kind of a good thing. I mean, I've evolved as an artist. I mean, yeah, the reaction I usually get is pretty good. Like certainly old people always come up and kind of talk about it, and they seem to be most interested, which is like an audience you wouldn't usually put into a graffiti kind of audience, and they always ask a lot of questions. Kids always come up and are keen to sort of see what I'm doing. So the reaction's fairly good, certainly when I'm painting.
Yeah.
What people say behind my back, I don't know. So, yeah.
So, have you ever received any like criticism or like been deemed a vandal because of your art form?
I think graffiti, especially, is kind of seen as vandalism. I don't think that's ever going to change for the nature of what graffiti is. The offshoot of that is obviously street art, which is kind of what I work in, and that's kind of a lot more accepted these days. The piece that I did at Oko Road a couple of years ago, so I spent like a month painting the outside of that building. The landlord eventually painted over because he wanted to sell the building and try and keep it as clean as possible for potential sellers that were kind of like selling to a high-end market. So it's hard to say whether he saw it as vandalism, but I mean, I kind of saw that as vandalism, painting over something that I'd spent a lot of time working on. You've got the whole notion of gentrification as well, though. There's poorer areas where graffiti and things like this flourish and then kind of evolves into something greater like street art will add a lot of kind of decoration and culture to an area, which the artists will then get kicked out of because it becomes like too high-end and posh for them to live in. So it is kind of a bad thing like that, where it can make something look nice, but it can also start a chain of events where they will then kind of have to leave that area.
How is Bournemouth as like a place? How does it accept? Is it accepting of street art?
It's a lot more accepting now. I mean, it's always been quite a conservative place. And I think if you'd told me that I'd still be here 11 years after to get into uni, I wouldn't have believed it. So it's certainly not the place that it was back then. But I think the more stuff people keep putting up, the kind of better it is, the more it's accepted by the community, which kind of puts the council at ease, and that's kind of gives them more exception with it as well. So I've got a big wall in Lansdowne which I'm kind of applying to council to paint, so sometimes you do kind of need to get a little bit of permission. But they kind of very quickly turned around and said yes, like the highway agency were happy with it as well, and I just need to kind of source some funding. So there's more and more projects like this where they are just kind of like giving the nod to and just being a lot more accepting with it, which is a great thing for Bournemouth, and yeah, it's certainly making it evolve into a more cultural place, and there's a lot more artistic value in there.